Akashvani presents Morning News. Good morning. I'm Anuja Kumar. The headlines. India and Australia exchange views on deepening multifaceted ties in several areas in the 2+2 dialogue in New Delhi. 14th Foreign Ministers Framework Dialogue between the two countries to be held this afternoon. Campaigning for assembly elections in Rajasthan and Telangana reaches feverish pitch. Rescue operation to save trapped workers inside collapsed Silkyara tunnel in Uttarkashi continue on a war footing. Global Fisheries Conference India 2023 to begin in Ahmedabad today, and Indian squad for 5-match T20 International Series with Australia announced. Suryakumar to be captain, Ruturaj, Gaikwad and Shreyas Iyer to be his deputies. And now the news in detail. The second India-Australia 2+2 dialogue was held in New Delhi yesterday. Raksha Mantri Rajnath Singh and External Affairs Minister Dr. S. Jaishankar co-chaired the dialogue with Australian Defence Minister Richard Marles and Foreign Affairs Minister Penny Wong. The ministers exchanged views on deepening multifaceted India-Australia ties in several areas. These include defence and security, trade and investment, critical minerals, energy and climate change, among others. Regional and global issues were also discussed. Both sides also exchanged views on shared priorities for strengthening minilateral and multilateral cooperation. In his opening remarks, the External Affairs Minister said that this has been an exceptional year for India-Australia relationship. He said that the Economic Cooperation and Trade Agreement entered into force last December, and its economic implications are unfolding this year. He added that there is a million-strong Indian community and over 100,000 Indian students who form a living bridge between the two countries.
When it comes to the 2+2, a lot of other countries look to us and to our relationship in many ways as a factor of stability and security. Economic Cooperation and Trade Agreement ECTA entered in force last December, and we are seeing its economic implications unfold this year. The Migration and Mobility Partnership Arrangement was signed, and we reached a mutual recognition of educational qualifications. And we can see today a million-strong Indian community and 100,000 plus Indian students really form a living bridge between our two countries.
Later, in a social media post, Dr. Jaishankar thanked the Australian Defence Minister and Foreign Affairs Minister for an open and productive exchange of views. He said they took stock of the comprehensive strategic partnership and the growing convergences, especially in the defence, security and maritime domains. Dr. Jaishankar said they shared perspectives on developments in the Indo-Pacific, West Asia, South Asia and Ukraine. He added that he spoke about the contribution to addressing regional and global needs. He further stated that both countries will explore working together in third countries. Meanwhile, the 14th India-Australia Foreign Ministers Framework Dialogue will be held at Hyderabad House in New Delhi this afternoon. Campaigning for assembly elections in Rajasthan has reached a feverish pitch as only 3 days are left for it. Voting will take place on 25th of November. Top leaders of all parties will campaign across the state today to woo the voters in their favour. Prime Minister Narendra Modi will address public meetings in Anta, Kota City and Karoli. He will also conduct a road show in Jaipur City in the evening. Special preparations have been made for the 4-kilometre-long roadshow. Senior BJP leader Amit Shah will hold a roadshow in Savai Madhopur in the evening after addressing 3 public meetings today. Party's national president JP Nadda will hold rallies in Dhodh, Fatehpur and Sri Dungargarh. Many other prominent faces of the party, including Yogi Adityanath, Himanta Biswa Sarma, Shivraj Singh Chauhan, Smriti Irani and Piyush Goyal will campaign at various places. On the other hand, senior Congress leader Rahul Gandhi will address election rallies in Udaipur, Jalore and Barmer districts today. Chief Minister Ashok Gehlot has a program to hold 6 public meetings in 5 districts. Other star campaigners of Congress, including National President Mallikarjun Kharge, Sachin Pilot, will campaign for the party candidates. Leaders of BSP, Rashtriya Loktantrik Party Azad and Rashtriya Lok Dal are also holding rallies. Congress may release its manifesto today. Our correspondent reports that Rajasthan Assembly election is witnessing an interesting contest on 4 seats where close relatives are contesting against each other.
Rita Chaudhary, a candidate of Haryana-based Jananayak Janata Party, is contesting from Dataramgarh seat of Sikar district. He has been pitted against her husband, Virendra Chaudhary, a sitting Congress MLA, who has been fielded again by the ruling party. The Dholpur Assembly seat is witnessing an interesting contest between 2 members of a family, but there is a twist in the contest. Both the contesting candidates have now switched parties. In the 2018 Assembly election, BJP's Shobharani Kushwaha won the seat by defeating her brother-in-law, Congress candidate Shivcharan Kushwaha. Shobharani was expelled by the BJP last year and she joined the Congress. Now her brother-in-law, Shivcharan Kushwaha, is the BJP candidate. At Nagaur seat, ex-Congress MP Jyoti Mirza is contesting as BJP candidate against her uncle, Congress candidate Harendra Mirza. At Jhunjhunu's Khetri seat, the contest is between BJP candidate Dharampal Gujar and his niece, Congress candidate Manisha Jitendra Dwivedi. Akashvani News, Jaipur.
In Telangana, electioneering has gained full steam with only about a week's time left for campaigning for the polling to be held on 30th of this month. Top leaders of all major parties are visiting the nook and corner of the state in support of their party candidates, while their candidates are knocking each door in the constituency seeking support. BRS Chief K. Chandrasekhar Rao addressed about 70 public meetings during the past 1 month, while the top leaders of BJP and Congress are taking up whirlwind tours. More from our correspondent.
Prime Minister Narendra Modi will be campaigning this week in Hyderabad and other parts of the state. Union Ministers Piyush Goyal and Nirmala Sitharaman, besides Maharashtra Deputy Chief Minister Devendra Fadnavis, are among the top leaders who will campaign in the state today. BRS Chief K. Chandrasekhar Rao will be addressing Praja Asirvada Sabhas at Madhira, Vaira, Dornakal and Suryapet constituencies, while his son and party working president K. Tarak Ramarao will be holding road shows at Dubbaka, Secunderabad Cantonment and Sanat Nagar in Hyderabad. Congress State Chief Revant Reddy will campaign in Vanaparthi, Nagar Karnool, Achampet and Jubilee Hills constituencies. A few Karnataka ministers are also here in Hyderabad to support the Congress campaign. Lakshmi, Akashvani News, Hyderabad.
This is Akashvani giving you the news. For quick news updates round the clock, follow us on our Twitter handle at AIR News Alerts.
कार्यक्रम नई सोच नई कहानी और रेडियो जर्नी विद स्मृति ईरानी का सिलसिला अब शुरू हो चुका है हर बुधवार सुबह 9 बजे से। इस कार्यक्रम से जुड़ी बातें या आपके फीडबैक का हमें रहेगा इंतजार। आप हमें व्हाट्सएप या मैसेज करें 9289094044 पर।
Welcome back to the morning news. Relief and rescue operation continue on a war footing to safely rescue 41 workers trapped inside the collapsed Silkyara tunnel in Uttarkashi district of Uttarakhand. The government is making all efforts to keep up the morale of the workers trapped in the 2-kilometer built tunnel portion. Road Transport and Highways Ministry has said that electricity and water are available in this portion of the tunnel and workers are being provided food items and medicines through a 4-inch compressor pipeline. Director of National Highways and Infrastructure Development Corporation Limited, Manish Khalko, said that a 6-inch pipe has been extended 53 meters inside the tunnel to deliver essential items easily.
6 इंच की पाइप ब्रेक थ्रू हमें मिल गया है। 53 मीटर वो उस तरफ है और वहां से लोग हमें सुन सकते हैं, महसूस कर सकते हैं। अभी हमारा कार्य अगला होगा कि जैसे ये पाइप के अंदर से जो हमारी ड्रिल बिट गई उसे निकाला जाएगा और सबसे पहले जो हमारा कार्य है उनसे फिर से संपर्क स्थापित करके देखा जाएगा कि बीच में कोई अड़चन तो नहीं है और उसके बाद हम फूड और बाकी जितने भी उनकी मेडिकल की सुविधाएं हैं, दवाइयां हैं, उनको प्रोवाइड करेंगे।
After reviewing the accident site, foreign tunnel expert Arnold Dix has said that the rescue team is doing a lot of work for the safety of the trapped workers. He also underlined that enormous amount of work has been done in preparation before the execution of the plan, and it will take time as we cannot rush and endanger more lives.
We, as a full, coordinated international team, led by our local experts who are here, who are the experts, we are committed and we are getting 41 men out of this tunnel, and we're making sure no one else gets hurt in the process. And if it takes us a little time, we'll take time, because all of us agree that we cannot rush and endanger the lives of any more people, and we also agree that we are able to get these men out.
Rail Vikas Nigam Limited is also working on another vertical pipeline for supply of essential items. Union Minister of Fisheries Parshottam Rupala will inaugurate Global Fisheries Conference India 2023 at Science City in Ahmedabad today. Gujarat Chief Minister Bhupendra Patel, Minister of State Fisheries Dr. L. Murugan and Dr. Sanjeev Kumar Balyan will be present at the inaugural session. Our correspondent reports that the two-day conference is expected to bring together varied stakeholders at one place platform.
The conference will have various technical sessions including Matsya Manthan, Industry Connect for interaction between industry stakeholders and policymakers. A special pavilion will also be set up to exclusively demonstrate 10 transformative initiatives in the fisheries sector. The Union Minister Parshottam Rupala will also participate in various international roundtables with the foreign missions of France, Norway, Australia, Russia and international organizations, namely Food and Agriculture Organization among others. Ministers from various states and union territories will also take part in the conference. On the occasion, the Inland Reservoir Leasing Policy of Gujarat will also be launched along with the official declaration of the State Fish of Gujarat. Aparna Khund, Akashvani News, Ahmedabad.
The Indian Panorama at the International Film Festival of India IFFI will begin today in Goa. The 25 feature films and 20 non-feature films will be screened in this section. More from our correspondent.
The opening film of the Indian Panorama section is Malayam movie Atam, directed by Anand Irkashi. Andro Dreams, a documentary directed by Meena Lonjong, will be the opening film in the non-feature film section. Other movies to be showcased in the Indian Panorama section include Vivid Agnihotri, directed Indian film The Vaccine War, Kannada film Kantara, directed by Rishabh Shetty, and Bengali film Ardangini, directed by Kaushik Ganguly. Since its inception in 1978, the Indian Panorama is devoted to showcasing the best Indian films of the year. Union Information and Broadcasting Minister Anurag Singh Thakur will attend the opening ceremony of the Indian Panorama. He will also launch 48-hour film challenge as part of the third edition of 75 Creative Minds of Tomorrow. With Ashok Shukla, Asonyo, Akashvani News, Goa.
In sports, the Indian squad for 5-match series of T20 internationals with Australia has been announced. Batter Suryakumar Yadav will lead the men in blue in the series scheduled to start from Thursday in Visakhapatnam. Ruturaj Gaikwad will be the vice-captain for the first 3 matches, while Shreyas Iyer will join the squad as vice-captain for the 4th and 5th matches. After a draining campaign in the recent ODI World Cup, many senior players have been rested. The overall air quality in Delhi NCR has slipped to a very poor category. According to the Central Pollution Control Board, the city's air quality index was recorded at 396 at 7 a.m. this morning. An air quality index between 201 and 300 is considered poor, 301 to 400 very poor, and 401 to 500 severe. And now for a look at today's newspapers, it's over to Tanvi Khurana.
Thank you, Anuja. A top front page headline in Hindustan Times states, Panel Chief Kovind backs one nation, one poll idea in national interest, suggesting the revenue generated by saving money could be used for development. The Indian Express shows a pictorial depiction of the Prime Minister dropping by in the Indian dressing room after the World Cup loss to console and motivate the cricket team with his pep talk, saying they played well and tried hard. And finally, the Economic Times writes about Delhi's Imperial Hotel at the heart of India's bustling capital and a destination in its own right, going in for a royal makeover with focus on Made in India concept. And with that, it's back to you, Anuja.
Thank you, Tanvi. And now, before we end the bulletin, the headlines once again. India and Australia exchange views on deepening multifaceted ties in several areas in the 2+2 dialogue in New Delhi. 14th Foreign Ministers Framework Dialogue between the two countries to be held this afternoon. Campaigning for assembly elections in Rajasthan and Telangana reaches feverish pitch. Rescue operation to save trapped workers inside collapsed Silkyara tunnel in Uttarkashi continue on a war footing. Global Fisheries Conference India 2023 to begin in Ahmedabad today, and Indian squad for 5-match T20 international series with Australia announced Suryakumar to be captain. And with that, we end the morning news. Have a nice day.